If you join a gym, will you honestly continue going after the first month? Lack of guidance and motivation makes it hard to stay with any exercise plan. But the personal trainers at X Trainers provide the motivation you need to lose weight and keep it off. At X Trainers, they provide nutritional guidance, motivation, and the personal attention you need to reach your goals. No wonder X Trainers has a 91% success rate. 91% success rate. Accountability is the key. If you're serious about keeping the weight off, X marks the spot. X Trainers. Call now.
And what do you do differently as far as food?
What I do differently is I stopped eating so much sugar and all that processed food. I was the kind of person who would drink a 6-pack of Cokes a day. Each Coke has like 50 grams of sugar in a Coke, and I drink about 6 of those a day. Sweets as far as for breakfast. I would eat honey buns and that type of thing. That's what I don't do anymore. I try to stick to whole grain food, or instead of white bread, you make small changes. Instead of white bread, you eat whole wheat bread. Pasta, if you want some pasta, eat whole wheat pasta. But also, if I do eat carbs, I try to eat them before 12 o'clock noon, because as you know, if you eat carbs after a certain time, there's not enough time in the day for your body to burn off all those carbs. So I stick to really the X Trainer system, which is PV squared, and that's protein and 2 vegetables for dinner, for lunch and dinner actually. I do a protein and 2 vegetables the size of your hand, not this hand, but about the size of your hand. And for dinner, just cut out the starches for dinner. For dinner, you'll be surprised how satisfied you can be.
So you're not hungry?
Not at all. I eat more now than I've ever eaten before. I just ate the wrong things at the wrong times. Now I eat a lot. I love vegetables. So I have me a nice piece of protein, and I like broccoli and spinach and whatnot. But yeah, I'm never hungry. It's not. A lot of people ask me, "Are you starving yourself?" Or my mom gets scared. Bobby, you not eating? No, I eat a lot.
Okay. Benefits have you seen since you've been with X Trainers?
Benefits, a lot of good benefits. Clothes are fitting better. It helps my stress level. It just makes me feel good to know that I'm rapidly approaching 40 and I don't look it and I'm taking care of myself.
Excellent. Any compliments from your husband?
Oh, lots, especially in the workout pants. A lot of friends have noticed I've gotten skinny and they want to know how. And they're like, "Oh, what diet are you on?" I said, "Simple, it's called the gym."
Excellent.
A lot of it has to do with the environment we're in here at X Trainers. It's a more controlled environment. You don't have a million people. Everybody's worried about how they're looking or who's the new guy in the gym, there's no distractions. It's one-on-one, pure focus, pure concentration, and that's what I like about it.
It's never boring. Every training session before this one was like, you go in the gym, you hit the same circuit, maybe a couple exercises different every now and then. And I didn't realize I was bored, And then one day we're doing this. I have never done the exact same routine, not once. You can incorporate pretty much anything that your interests pertain to. So I'm completely content. I can't wait to train every day. It feels like I'm back, you know, in the academy and you know, ready to go. So I feel great. I want to bulk up more muscle mass, lose fat, and I want a killer six-pack like on that billboard. Between meeting with you and paying attention to what I'm eating and getting in the gym with him and fulfilling that end of it, just, I don't know, it just linked up in a way that it never linked up before.
So how does your family benefit?
I've been overweight pretty much all my life, and I have a 9-year-old son. When I was his age, exercise was the last thing on my mind. He sees me doing push-ups, and I have a pull-up bar, and I do pull-ups at home. Even my 3-year-old son. Now they want to, Daddy, I can do push-ups too. So now my 9-year-old can do like 10 real push-ups on his own. The 3-year-old, he mimics us. He sees us doing it. He wants to do it. When I get off my pull-up bar, they ask me, Daddy, pick me up so they can see how many. It's contagious. When you start to lose weight and you feel good about yourself and you're giving off that energy, other people want that too. And it's definitely contagious. And I'm so happy that my kids are into it, because I don't want them to grow up with all the teasing and ridicule that I went through. And he really likes it. And if you get him started early doing something like that, it turns into something that you really love. I love it now, and I didn't know that, you know, when I was overweight, before I would even give exercise a chance, you know, I didn't think that exercising would be such a great high. It is really, don't get me wrong, when you start exercising, you may not even feel like doing it. There's some days I don't really feel like going, but once I get in that gym and I start moving and the trainer starts pushing me, man, after that workout, you feel awesome. I mean, it's an excellent feeling.
Why do you train with ex-trainers?
One of the things that I really like about ex-trainers is that it's increased my endurance, it's increased my balance. At 60 plus, those two things are really important. Plus the fact that libido really is great now.
Excellent. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with your trainer.
He keeps your workouts new and crisp, and he keeps things moving so that you never really get tired or bored of your workout. I had joined Pelican Athletic Club before that, and I had a workout where I worked out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and just did upper body. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I did lower body. And it got really boring after about 2 months. I joined X-Trainers because originally I had tried it on my own. I lost 15 pounds on my own.
Very good.
And then for 3 months, I was at a dead stop. And I want something to get me started and to motivate me and get back into it. And X-Trainers allowed me to lose up to 6 more pounds. And my belt went from a 44 loose to a 38 tight.
Excellent.
If you join a gym, will you honestly continue going after the first month? Lack of guidance and motivation makes it hard to stay with any exercise plan, but the personal trainers at X-Trainers provide the motivation you need to lose weight and keep it off. At X-Trainers, they provide nutritional guidance, motivation, and the personal attention you need to reach your goals. No wonder X-Trainers has a 91% success rate. 91% success rate. Accountability is the key. If you're serious about keeping the weight off, X marks the spot.
What motivates you to pull yourself away from work to actually give time to yourself like you're doing now?
Because my family depends on me. And if I'm sluggish, if I don't have any energy, if I don't have any strength, I can't keep going, and they need me to keep going. I still have young kids, I've got kids in college, kids to go to college, a husband. You know, I've got people that depend on me, and I need to be the best I can be. I also want to teach my daughters that no matter what age you are, no matter what's happened, you can get out there and get back in shape and get strong and do something for yourself. That's the hardest thing for us, I think, as women to do, is we feel, I shouldn't spend that money, I shouldn't take the time away from my family. But if I don't, then I'll be dead, and where will they be? So that's my motivation.
Imagine having a 24-hour chef, massage therapist, and personal trainer ready to respond to your every need. Xtrainers.com gives you all of this and more.
Supplements are not all created equal. A deconditioned, inactive person interested only in growing hair, skin, and nails probably meet their low metabolic needs through food alone, or at best, might consider an inexpensive daily vitamin. However, research has proven that as you become more physically active, you will have much higher metabolic requirements. The amount and quality of your caloric intake, in conjunction with vitamin supplementation, is of utmost importance. So, Jim, how long have you been with X Trainers?
Over 5.5 years.
Tell me, with volleyball, is there anything specifically that you can point out that you could attribute to training here at X Trainers that you do better now than before you started training?
Definitely flexibility, power, jumping ability, balance much better than it ever was before. Agility, hand-eye coordination is better. Just general in shape, you know, being able to outlast the other players in many cases. I play at a very high level, so that is actually a major factor, is being able to outlast the other players at that same level.
I've noticed your shirt coming off a lot more at the beach.
Definitely. You know, it's funny. I've played at Coconut Beach since 1988. I've won at least one league every season, which is 3 seasons a year, since 1988, including the very last league. And at 43, that's a pretty big accomplishment, considering we're playing against a bunch of 20-year-olds. But yeah, in the beginning, I never took my shirt off. I mean, for the first, 18 years, I never took my shirt off. And now I take my shirt off all the time, and I get a pretty big response.
Strawberries, oranges, blackberries, blueberries. All you have to do is have the little magic blender, sit the top on and screw. I usually put my vitamins in there as well. Take it off. Lip on, fits in my car. I'm on my way. Maria, I think she's better than us. Yeah.
1, 2. She has a good teacher. 1, 2.
Yeah, is that what it is?
1, 1, 2.
Is that what it is?
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, dot 2. 1, 2, dot 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 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 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, dot 2. 1, 2, dot 2. 1, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Go crazy.
Why did you come in the first place?
I was miserable. I got to the point where even the largest pants I owned wouldn't button, and I said, I have to do something. At first it was hard to come here. I was so out of shape, and I was miserable, and I'd wake up in the morning dreading it was the day I had to come here. And now I'm excited on my workout days, and I'm working out not on my workout days, and just everyone here keeps you motivated and keeps you wanting to come back. It's more like a family than a gym.
So I have to ask, are you dating now?
I have a new boyfriend in my life, and the other day when we were out...
Ooh, new since you started training here.
Yeah, new, yes, new. I don't remember. We were out, we were eating something. I don't even know what I said, but he looked at me and he said, you know, you act like you've won The Biggest Loser. And I was kind of horrified, and then I said, you know what? I kind of feel like I won. I can't imagine my life without this place anymore.
Awesome.
That's how much it changed me.
Aww.